Uh, have you ever wondered what it's like to be Spider-Man for almost a decade? Um, for Tom Holland, it's in quite the journey. Um, the actor is gearing up to swing back into action next year in Spider-Man: Brand New Day. But could this be the beginning of his exit from the web that the were Holland, who first donned the iconic suit in Captain America Civil War back in 2016, has grown up alongside the character portraying Peter Parker in three solo films, and and added uh, basically 25 years of team ups. His portrayal has won over fans, but recent comments may make them feel a little nostalgic for the days when he was fully immersed in the role. Uh, while Spider Man is undoubtedly his biggest claim to fame, um, Tom Holland is stretching his acting chops beyond the MCU. He's set to play Telemachus in Christopher Nolan's upcoming epic adaptation of the Odyssey. Um, this will hit theaters just 2 weeks before his fourth Spider-Man film in 2026. But it's his words about working with Nolan that have some fans concerned. Holland recently shared his experience on the film set, calling it the job of a lifetime. He expressed how working with Nolan and his team was an unforgettable experience, one that excited him in ways that Spider-Man never quite did. It was amazing. Uh, the best experience I've had on a film set, Holland said, uh, it seems like a film best set in Nintendo. I think the movie is going to be unlike anything we've ever seen. With praise for Nolan and his castmates, including Matt Damon and Anne Hathaway, it's clear that this project holds a special place in his heart for longtime Spider-Man fans. This might sting a little. After all, Holland has always been so passionate about playing Peter Parker, and many had hoped to watch him grow with the character for decades, just as comic fans have done since the 1960s. I really want to do, but hearing him speak so fondly about another role may signal that his heart isn't as tied to Spidey as it once was. Perhaps Holland is beginning to think about a life outside of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Uh, could the Odyssey represent a shift away from the web slinger for could for good? Despite the rumors, fans will get their fill of Holland next year. The Odyssey and Spider-Man: Brand New Day will both hit theaters in the summer of 2026, giving audiences a double dose of the actor. However, the new Spider-Man film will mark a change in direction with director Destin Daniel Cretton taking over from John Watts. It will also see Peter Parker navigating life after high school, trying to keep his superhero identity a secret. The big question on everyone's mind now has Tom Holland outgrown Spider-Man? 4 years, he's been the go-to face for the iconic character, and fans have enjoyed watching him evolve with the role. But could his recent excitement for other projects hint that he's ready to move on? Although Holland hasn't explicitly said goodbye to Spider-Man, there are still three big MCU projects on the horizon, including Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars. So it's not quite the end yet. Uh, if Brand New Day does well, perhaps it will kick off a new trilogy for Peter Parker. As the MCU continues to evolve, the torch might eventually pass to another actor to play Spider-Man. Holland has even expressed interest in one day working on a Peter Parker / Miles Morales story, which could be a perfect way for him to exit the role while passing it on to someone new. And who knows what the future holds for Spider-Man, but one thing's for sure, Holland's journey is far from over. Um, um, well, unless he gets tired of wearing the suit, but who would get tired of being Spider-Man? Right? Uh, I mean, who wouldn't want to swing through the city in tights all day? Uh, with that said, thanks for watching, and till next time, see you next time.